Hey y'all, this is AL Thick Madame and Cinnamon Sugar, and I'm here to do a thoughts post on someone who I have been following their career for the last, had to have been at least 20 something years. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I know when I first got introduced to the Tyler Perry plays, I might have been like 18 years old, and I'm bordering on 40. Anyway, y'all see the title, so let me go ahead and get into it. So, Cassie Davis is someone who sings exceptionally well, and she's an amazing actress. Most recent things that people know her for being in are Tyler Perry's House of Pain and a lot of different Tyler Perry movies. But we're going to go down her resume of the things that I've been able to find that she's been in, whether you've known it or not. Um, so she played a part in School Days as a girl in a window. She was in Living Single for like one episode. She was in Chicago Hope as a nurse in like one episode. She was in something called Silent Bomb, BOMB. She was in one episode of Married with Children, and she was in one episode of Kenan and Kel. She was in something called Boycott, that was a TV movie, and after that, it seems as though her career kind of went up. It really skyrocketed because she was in 27 episodes of the PJs. Y'all know the PJs was this animated claymation, as we like to call it. We like to call it claymation. It's an animated series that used to come on. I know where I'm from, it came on Fox. So she was in 27 episodes of that from 1999 to 2001. Um, he say, she say, but what does God say? She was uh, in that. She was in Love on Layaway. I think that's another play. She was in Medea's Family Reunion. I think that was the first time I really remember her. That was in 2006. Medea's Family Reunion, Medea Goes to Jail, and those were all plays. Then we start to see her in Daddy's Little Girls, which was a movie. We saw her in Meet the Browns, playing the infamous Aunt Bam. A lot of people live for her as that character. Like, it's to the point that when all of these lies, because that's what they are at this point in time, came about her passing away, people were actively searching, how did Aunt Bam pass away, or did Aunt Bam pass away, and stuff like that. A Medea Christmas, a Medea's Big Happy Family, um, the movie and the play, Aunt Bam's Place. I was very impressed when I saw she ended up getting her own, pretty much her own show. So that was awesome for her in 2012. That's what happened for her for that one. Medea's Neighbors from Hell. I think I saw that. I think I've seen every Tyler Perry movie slash play that's come out. Act of Faith, Hamlet and Hutch, Medea's Tough Love. That was a very, I think that, if I'm thinking correctly, that might have been the one play of his where I was just like, I was in my phone more than anything. I don't know what that was. That was the one that I was the most disinterested in. I don't know what, I don't know why, but it was. Boo, a Medea Halloween. That was a movie that she was definitely in. Medea on the Run. You know that she and Medea are like as thick as thieves. Even though Aunt Bam stays high, like she don't play. Like, she might be scary, but when it come down to it, she try to be there. I'm gonna put it like that. Um, Boo 2 of Medea Halloween, The Pains, and that was 39 episodes, 2018. A Medea Family Funeral. She played herself again in that one as Aunt Bam. Her most notable role, as far as the movies are concerned, and some of the plays. Um, Medea's Farewell Play, which I loved. Um, she was in one episode of Our Kind of People. For those of y'all who know, y'all know. She was in one episode of that in 2001. Tyler Perry's A Madea Homecoming. She played Bam again, and most recently, she's in House of Pain, playing Ella Payne yet again. That's 292 episodes. This woman has money coming in hand over fist. Um, One of the places that I saw said that she is worth $6 million. So yeah, she has a lot of good money coming in. Tyler Perry keeps her on the payroll, and I'm here for it. So, um, I'm gonna try to see if I can pull it up. But if I can't pull it up within a decent amount of time, I'm going to then just put it in here, splice it in here some kind of way. But as I feel like I said it earlier because I have tried to do this a couple of times. But what has happened is over the last at least 6 months or so, I think last year might have been the first time I started seeing where people were saying rest in peace to her as if she'd passed away, had given, diagnosis saying, oh, she passed away from this and that. And I'm looking like, wait a minute, because I know the first time I saw it, I was like, okay, wait a minute, what's going on? And I'm trying to, you know, look through stuff because I done got to a point now, like, I don't believe nothing. I'm not finna believe y'all. I was in disbelief about Prince for a while. I chose not to believe that. Now I had good reason for Prince because a week prior they tried to say that man passed away. He didn't. So I was like, yeah, I don't believe y'all. My ex even came from out of nowhere and was like, yeah, it's official. He really did pass away. I didn't believe him. And then TMZ, I looked up TMZ and I was like, yep, they had made it official. So I was like, okay. Not here for it, but it is what it is. And those of y'all who know, y'all know that I don't play when it comes to Prince. That has been my um background on my cell phone since the day that man passed away. I just can't. If I think about it, I'll put that in here too for y'all to see what it looks like because it's not just a random picture of him. It's very unique. I have a shirt that I've worn on here, and I have a coffee mug, tea mug, or whatever you want to call it. It has the exact same design as well. I live for it. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, I want to show y'all. Well, I want to tell y'all what it is that was said today because it was just to the point where the family got fed up today. Let me see if I can find it real quick because I didn't save it. I know the main place that I saw it, so let me see if I can pull his name up. I don't understand why people come up with stuff like this because if I'm not mistaken, Jackie Chan or somebody else, I forgot that man's name. It's him or this other guy. They consistently say that these people are deceased and they're not. And it's just got to a point with them, they're just like, yeah, here we go. It's another hoax. Here y'all go with another hoax talking about he dead and he's not. Like, I don't understand why people create the time to do stuff like this. It's crazy. And then like if these people start suing, then they're gonna be looking crazy. Like, why even do this? And like I said before, this is not the first time that I've seen where people have said this woman passed away and she didn't. Now, the only thing that has given me pause to have concern about her well-being, so to speak, is I think once I started seeing the relaunch of House of Pain, maybe, I saw that her face was like drooping on one side. And so people were speculating that she'd had a stroke. And I think that what happened is that she ended up having Bell's palsy. I've told y'all who've been around for a while about this very racist person that I worked with that worked for the state of Alabama who decided not to like me because I'm black. But anyway, it's like she couldn't deny me, so I got hired. Anyway, she used to always act as if she didn't know my name. I would speak to her and she would look at me like I'd lost my mind. Well, one day she wasn't there. I didn't know what was going on, and somebody let me know that she had a mild stroke of some sort and ended up being Bell's palsy. She came back. All of a sudden, she know my name. Now you know my name? Like, did you see the white light or what? And I'm just saying, like, it is something that is serious enough for some people to be like, let me put my life in perspective. This woman started actually treating me like a human being when she used to always try to test my gangster at every turn as if she didn't know who I was. And I'm like, but ma'am, you hired me. Like, why would you try to act like you don't know who I am? But go off, though. Anyway, I just want to extend definite prayers and love and light in her direction and her family. Hopefully, they won't have to come and set it off again over this because it's been crazy.